All right, we're back in Alchemist Lab again. Shout out to everybody that joined the website, the Verbatim Alchemist content, and enjoying it. Thank you so much for the support. And I'm doing tomorrow. I'm doing a live stream of some sound healing music because some people did purchase some, and I'm going to do a live creation of that, and then you can go through the website, or just the link is in the description, or if you want it right then. The reason why I got the Cash App right there is because you see it says instant. Some people did do that, the instant sound healing. So if you do order some sound healing music, it'll be showcased, and then it'll be on the website and all this stuff, and you'll get it. And also, if you join the website, people that do make sound, well, not make it, but what it is it's like, you make it, I make it, but you tell me what you want, and then it'll be on the website for free for people who's on the website, and it'll be emailed to you. So shout out to everybody for that. But yeah, we're going to go to the Ghimel. So we're on the third Hebrew letter. So Aleph, Beit, Ghimel. We just did Beit now. And the reason why I wanted to do the Aleph, Beit video, you see right here, damn, I shouldn't do that. Hold up. Let's go back. Let me see something real quick. Go back. This one right here. The reason why I did this one is because I already did Aleph and Beit. So we're talking about the Aleph, Beit here. Then I went into the celestial sigils, the angelic alphabet, and all that. But I just wanted to do that. But yeah, we're on Ghimel. So Ghimel, Hebrew language of creation, Hebrew letter Ghimel, the High Priestess card, Da'ath, and Gnosis. So we're going to be talking about that. I'm not going to be talking about Da'ath too much, because Da'ath is the unknowable, is the, and all this stuff. But it talks about Da'ath in this section right here where we talk about the High Priestess card. But yeah, so we're going to get into this. We're going to get into a lot of different things in this. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this. Hebrew language of creation, Hebrew letter Ghimel, High Priestess card, and Da'ath, Gnosis. Ghimel is the third principle, which arises to resolve and harmonize these opposites. Ghimel links and balances between the Aleph and Beit. It is a dynamic balance between opposing powers. Ghimel, is a letter of constant transformation and translates as camel, an animal associated with motion and travel between faraway places. Ghimel includes the opposite of both giving and receiving, and reward and punishment, creating balance and motion between these opposites. Ghimel resolves the giver and receiver, Aleph and Beit, so it represents giving and receiving. It represents kindness and cultivation, the organic nurturance that causes things to grow. Also giving, and the leg of the Ghimel is said to represent the rich man running running to give charity to the poor. It signifies the Creator's eternal benevolence to all creation, manifested with abundant life and prosperity. The Ghimel also represents reward and punishment. The word represents the both. Got these grammatical errors in here, some of this stuff. But the word represents the giving of both reward and punishment. The laws of the created world are based on the rule of judgment. Blessings are able to flow to those who do good, while wrongdoing blocks the receipt of goodness and abundance. Thus, both kindness and justice are maintained in balance. So yeah, I got this from the book. Some of this stuff I got from the book Kabbalistic Tarot. I think I got up here by David Croftchild. We're going to be going into this book a little bit. Me reading some stuff out of here, maybe later on. But it's Kabbalistic Tarot, Hebraic Wisdom in the Major and Minor Arcana, and And this second part, which talks about the High Priestess, I got it out of here. It's like a lot of some of the stuff that's up here. I got this from like other different books, and just me looking at the letter Ghimel and different things like that. But yeah, we're gonna be getting more into the letter Ghimel. But yeah, so we're gonna get into. Let's see if I can make this a little bit bigger. So we're gonna be getting into. Hold on, let me get out the way here. All right, let me see. I'm trying to get out the way of the thing and I got to move it here. I'm tripping bad. All right. Move this up. Okay, so Ghimel and the High Priestess card. So each letter has a card, as we've talked about before. So in the major arcana, 22 letters, 22 cards. 3 simple, like I told you in this, but we went mainly over the 3 mother letters. So it's just 3 mother letters, 12 simple, and 7 double. So that adds up to be 22. So 3, 7, and 12, those are Malkuth numbers. We're going to get into that in another video, Malkuth numbers. But let's get into this right here where it says the High Priestess card. The High Priestess sits on a throne in front of 2 pillars, Yakin and Boaz. She sets her feet upon a crescent, symbolizing the occult or hidden knowledge and overcoming human emotions. The orb of the world sits upon her head, representing Da'ath. The sign of chaos lies against her heart, and a scroll with the letters of Torah on her lap. She is the mother of children. She reigns over the light of inspiration drawn from the right side of the brain. When she has completed her task, she gives birth to Gnosis. So High Priestess card is a Gnosis card, and if you look at it, can I zoom in on this card? Matter of fact, let's see if I can find the High Priestess card. Hold on. So I found another website that had the card on it, but this is it's talking about the High Priestess card. In this, the High Priestess tarot meaning, love, career, and more. It's just talking about the reading meaning of it, but we're going more into depth of it. What it means, so you see the Kabbalah tree of life behind her, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you see Da'ath right here, in the middle of her crown, the head, Da'ath. So let me see. Kabbalah tree. And then we're going to talk about some stuff. Kabbalah tree, here it is. It's a perfect one. So look at all the paths on the tree of life here. So if you look at some of these paths, a lot of this, I don't know, because it's like, where's Aleph? Aleph is here. Usually Aleph is here on some of them. I don't know why it's here on this one. Different things, but Aleph, Tav, the first path, last path, we can get into that another thing. So Ghimel is right here. Oh, is that Ghimel? No, that's Samek. Where's Ghimel? Ghimel. Here's Ghimel. So Ghimel is on the path connecting to Binah and Geburah. So Ghimel connects, let me see, understanding. Geburah is, I forgot what Geburah is. Tefereth is beauty. Hard is that. Geburah is, so it's connected to understanding to, let's see what Geburah is, because I forgot what Geburah means. It's right there on the tip of my tongue. It's right there. When I look at it, I know it's gonna be right there. And it's Geburah, or romanticize, and just strength. It means strength. So it's right there. I knew it. So understanding. So Ghimel connects to understanding to strength. You see what I'm saying? So Ghimel, understanding, strength. The camel. Ghimel is a hieroglyph of a camel. So if you look at the letter Ghimel, so Ghimel, Hebrew letter. So look at Ghimel. It's a hieroglyph of a camel, the letter Ghimel. So look at this website right here. Let's see. Ghimel is a picture of Yahusha as our Redeemer. It talks about the Mashiach in there. Ghimel in the Tanakh. Ghimel in this. Ghimel is a picture of the Holy Spirit. Aleph and Beit equal Ghimel. 3, 1 and 2 equals 3. So Aleph and Beit creates the motion, the camel. You see what I'm saying? It creates the, how do I put it? The Fool card is the Aleph, right? 0. Then the Fool goes into the Magician. You see what I'm saying? Then the Magician goes into the High Priestess. See what I'm saying? The Magician sees the High Priestess, receives the Da'at, receives the Gnosis, the camel. She sets him on the journey, the camel. Ghimel is a picture of grace, crown letters. But what I want to show you is Yod is in all of the letters. So if you look at Ghimel up here, hopefully I can see where I'm pointing at. Let me see something real quick. Zoom, 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 zoom. And maybe you can zoom over here. Okay, Ghimel. So head, tagging, leg, face. So there's yods in the letters of all the letters. So yod is the hand. Yod is the hand you write with. You see what I'm saying? The right hand, the hand of righteousness. So if you look, yod, let me see. Okay, so yod is here. In the Ghimel, you see it? Yod. And then let's look at another letter. Let's see if we have another letter in here. Ghimel. This is how you spell Ghimel in Hebrew. You can spell the letters out in Hebrew. So Ghimel is Gimel, Mem, Lamed. So if you look at Lamed, you see you have a yod here. You have a yod here. You know, I just want to say that there's letters within the letters because all the letters are one. See what I'm saying? All the letters are aleph. Zero. Well, all the letters are bait because bait is really the letter one, because aleph is zero because aleph is the breath. It is the spirit, it is the air. So, yeah. So Ghimel. And there's other videos you can look up on Ghimel. You know what I mean? I'm just giving, like a brief overview. And, the reason why I'm doing this is so when we get into our, those of you who are taking the classes on thaumaturgy and like actual magic, which is what I'm getting into next. Besides the other things you see on the internet, showing respect and reverence towards these things, like you'll have a better understanding of things like this. See, my book right here. Hold on. My book right here. 72 Angels of Magic, and it has the Shem Ham Farash in here. So when you look at symbols like this, where is it? So this is 72 Angels of Magic. So when you look at sigils like this in this book, see what I'm saying? Or like mainly this one, because this is the main one, the Shem Ham Farash, the 72. See the 72 right here. So Da'ath. Let's get into Da'ath. Now I don't want to talk about Da'ath too much because Da'ath is the unknowable. It is the, what is it? It is the, how do I put it? Well, this is a perfect example. It's like, if you look in Eastern spirituality, if you look at Buddhist monks, if you look at, some of the things that they know, it's like they have this is perfect. They have a exoteric, then they have an esoteric. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of like, when I watch the different Shaolin movies, I know this is just a movie or whatever, but then I look at research and stuff like that. It's like they have, secret techniques. You see what I'm saying? You have to learn. It's like steps. You have to learn these techniques to get to this. And then you get to the unknowable. Hopefully that was a good example, but Da'ath, let's see something real quick. So this is how you spell Da'at. Dalit Oin Tav. So let's read what Da'at says in this Wikipedia real quick, just to give a basic overview. In the branch of Jewish mysticism known as Kabbalah, Da'ath, or knowledge, is the location of the mystical state where all 10 sephiros in the tree of life unite as one. See what I'm saying? It's in between the world of, if you look at it, the different four worlds. I talked about the four worlds already. I'm going to talk about that again. The four worlds: Atziluth, Asaya, Atziluth, Asaya, Yetzirah, and Asaya is last. How do I get this mixed up all the time? It's the four worlds. I did a video on this, and it's like I noticed stuff, and it's just like, damn, it's when I talk about one thing, another thing bypasses my head. Jeez. So I'm trying to do it in order. That's what I'm trying to do. But it's the four words: Yetzirah, Asaya, Bria, and Atziluth. So now I know what it is. Atziluth, Bria, Yetzirah, Asaya. So Asaya is our world, the last world. If you look right here, matter of fact, we look at it right here. Malkuth right here is the Malkuth at the bottom. That's Asaya. 1, 2, 3. It goes in threes. The worlds go in threes. 1, 2, 3. That's Yetzirah. 1, 2, 3. That's Bria. 1, 2, 3. That's Absolute. And this world, if you look at it, it's the only one pointing up. This is the world of the real. So when you hear people talking about that simulation crap, this is really what they're talking about, but they're mixing in that transhumanism, fake spiritual, new agey, we're in a simulation, dumbass shit, don't even really know what they're talking about, just trying to sound fancy for the camera, real stupid. But this world, but simulation, a world built off of other worlds. That's what this is. So that's what that is. It has nothing to do with that other fifth dimension is coming and simulation and you can do what you want. It's a play, it's a game, it's a movie, that weird ass shit, man. Like I said, with me, you're going to learn something with me. But yeah, man. So Yod, Hey, Vav, Hey, the four worlds. But Da'ath is in the middle of the world of Atziluth and Bria. So it's in this cube. If you look at this right here, bro, you'll see a cube right here. It's a 6-pointed star, but it's in the middle. It's the seventh. Really, it's not a 6-pointed star. It's a 7th-pointed star. So if you look at, any of those symbols, the missing, the unknowable is the 7th, the Da'ath. So Dalet is how you spell, Da'ath. Dalet, Oin, Tav. So the door is the eye-way to the covenant. The doorway is the eye to the covenant. It's because, okay, read it in hieroglyphs now. Hold on, let's go back. Like I said, you're going to learn something with me now. Let's go back. So, oh shit. That's just the Sephiroth. Wait, what? Darth. Wait a minute. What? Where was I? Okay, hold on. We're going to get back to it. Darth, Hebrew. Okay. Let's see. So I probably just had to X that out. But knowledge. So let's zoom in. All right. Zoom. All right, Darth. So where is it? How you spell it? Okay. Oh, it's over here. Damn. I wanted, because I really want y'all to see it and we can get it. You know what I mean? All right. Darth right here. Dalet, Oin, Tav. So you read Hebrew in hieroglyphs. This is how you read the shit. So Dalet is door, Oin is eye, Tav is covenant, or X marks the spot, right? So that's how it will, the reason why I say X marks the spot is because Tav, Paleo, Hebrew, it's an X. It's literally just an X. It's just a fucking X, like just an X. X marks the spot. There it is, X, Aleph Tav. The messianic Aleph Tav in scriptures, Aleph Tav. So I know I talk about many different spiritual systems, but when it comes to this one, the Aleph Tav, the Torah, all that shit, I'm not going to steer y'all wrong. You see what I'm saying? That is the Mashiach, the Messiah. It is real. The Aleph Tav, the first and the last. So the X marks the spot. The Aleph finds the treasure. The Aleph, or the Spirit, finds the treasure, finds the gold, finds the Holy Spirit. You get it? So, and the Holy Spirit is what? Malkuth. See, like I told y'all, bro, y'all gonna learn. Dalet, Oin, Tav. So the doorway, Dalet, is the eye of the covenant. What doorway is it talking about? Dalet. It's because so the next what's interesting about this is the next letter we're going to get into is Dalet. So I've always been wondering this. What's the doorway to the eye of the covenant? Is it the Mashiach? Is it the Aleph Tav? Maybe. Well, that's what it is. The doorway. You enter unto the kingdom through the Aleph Tav, through the Mashiach, the eye of the covenant. Eber was Abraham's father. Eber, Oin, Beit Resh, Eber. How you what is Abraham's father's name? Eber, Oin, Beit Resh. Eye, house, head. The eye that's housed in the head. the dot. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it. What I want to talk about in this is just a basic little junk, man. So and like once again, when we get into different stuff, like my thaumaturgy videos, a lot of people have been enjoying that. I've been doing the exercises on that. Well, I say it's a lot to me, like 4 or 5 people, but hopefully I get more. So you'll understand stuff like this. You'll look at stuff like this and not be intimidated. And then you know what I mean. You'll be like, okay, now that I understand these letters and learn these letters, bro. You don't have to like I know every last single one of these letters. I can spell in Hebrew, but I can't speak Hebrew. But that's the only thing you need to know is just the letters. You see what I'm saying? Like I can read all of this, what's in here, but I don't know what it means though. But I know the phonetics of the letters. So, but it only took like 2 or 3 months, bro. It's a hieroglyphic language. So when you look at this, you'll be like, all right. So this means this is this. I just look at that, and then when you read the instructions in this book, you'll have more of a good overview of what it is. You see what I'm saying? Even with this, see, these are celestial alphabets. These are angelic alphabets, but it's the same as the Hebrew. You see what I'm saying? Even these different symbols was made in what do you call them? Magic squares and all that. But yeah, that was pretty much it. That's pretty much it. What I want to talk about is thank you guys for enjoying this and for the support. Like I said, I got some more things coming, and hopefully you guys do join the website. I got a lot of different content I'm uploading tonight and tomorrow, a whole lot of stuff. And it's not just content, like content creator, shit, man. These are actual lessons. It's actual stuff you can have fun with, actual creative things. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Like I said, thank you for the support. For those of you that really do support Alchemist Lab, much appreciated. And until next time, as always, see you in space.